welcome to your reading. Please keep in mind that this is general, so not all of the messages will resonate to a T. It is for many people at once. So please take what resonates, dismiss what doesn't, flip and reverse as you need to. You will know if this is your story, so if you feel confused, it may not be for you, so don't try to make it fit. If it doesn't resonate, it's not your story. So now we're going to move on to a channeled message for you, Leo. Quick disclaimer with these channeled messages, they absolutely can be reversed and switched. This is an energy that you're going to be dealing with, so it can either be you in this energy or you can be dealing with it externally, meaning it can be someone else. And if you are dealing with another person, you guys can both be in this energy and you can be mirroring each other. So just keep that in mind. Let's get started. Leo, for you, I saw that you were licking your paw. Okay, it showed me that it was you doing this, but again, this could be someone else. Okay, and sometimes it goes back and forth. Some of it can be you, some of it can be another person. So I saw that this person was acting fine. It was showing me a lion that was licking its paw. And then it's like all of a sudden there was a band-aid on this lion's paw, okay? And it was like underneath this band-aid was a wound, okay? And it was like all of a sudden the wound was festering. It became infected. It started to grow. It started to overtake this person's limb, okay? And at some point it looked like the limb was going to need amputation. Like it was so bad, it was so infected. And I just saw that this person was freaking out, okay? There was a lot of anxiety, there was a lot of paranoia. This lion was losing their mind, like, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do, okay? Because things were getting out of hand with this wound. And then yeah, so I saw that this person was trying to do damage control. That could be like a common pattern of theirs. They try their best to localize it, control it, but it's like they're not actually trying to cure it or get rid of it or heal it, okay? That hence the band-aid. It's like someone just tried to quickly cover it up, but it's like this wound needed to be tended to because it was being infected, it was growing. And so it did highlight paranoia, and then it's like all of a sudden the wound was gone, okay? And then I got a strong feeling of deja vu, which could resonate to somebody out there. That could be specific to somebody, or it could be to a collective energy. It was like something about this message was like deja vu to me, even though I've never gotten this message for Leos before or at all in general. It was weird. So that's how I know it's like that could be something specific for some of you. It's something about deja vu. This has happened before. So what I'm feeling from this is that somebody here avoids healing, okay? There's some kind of wound, some kind of trauma, some kind of trigger or something that they've experienced in their life. And I feel like this person has a habit of damage control, of localizing, quarantining, keeping it there, trying to mask it, okay? Hence the band-aid. Just slapped a band-aid on it. Oh, okay, I'm going to continue to act like everything's fine. And because it showed me, it opened with this lion or this person kind of licking their paw like everything was fine. Almost like acting like they do know how to take care of themselves, they do know how to heal themselves, they do know how to do everything that they're supposed to do. But underneath the surface, it's like this person doesn't heal and they avoid things. They avoid looking at things, they avoid tending to it the proper way. They think they can just slap a band-aid on it and it's going to make it go away. Okay, and I see that this person is now having to deal with a lot of things going wrong. It's like this wound, this trauma that they haven't healed, they haven't looked at it, is getting out of hand. It's starting to spill into the rest of their life, okay? This person could be losing family members, friends, lovers, relationships, whatever it is. Maybe it's actual things, their job, something. It's like things are not going right, and this wound is getting bigger. It's infecting other relationships in their life, and it's like they can't ignore it anymore. And they know that they have to now tend to this wound because it is infecting their life. It's getting out of hand, it's getting big, it's getting hard to ignore. And it's like there is something about paranoia. Okay, this could be causing a lot of paranoia in their life, this wound. It's causing them to be paranoid with everything in their life. And it could even be to the point where like one minute they're noticing that they can't ignore it and it's there. It's screaming at them, this wound. And it's like all of a sudden it's gone. It's like hallucinations from the infection. Maybe they get flashbacks from their past. Maybe they get paranoia. They are in fight or flight mode, where it's defense mode, survival mode, where they're always on the lookout. They are, I can't remember the word, but it's like vigilant, always like really vigilant for something to go wrong, people to betray them, people are thinking some way about them, think people are feeling some way about them. And it's paranoia, and it's all coming from this wound, okay? And they may even get like little bouts of like, maybe spirit is trying to communicate with this person of, look at this wound, hello, you need to look at this needs to be dealt with. And then it goes away, and then they continue on, oh, I'm fine, it was just a, you know, what, and they're just avoiding looking at this thing and dealing with it, okay? And it could be where the deja vu is coming from. Maybe spirit has continuously tried to show this person, or this could even be you, Leo. You could be doing this, someone else could be doing this, because sometimes these channeled messages, they're mirrored. So you could be some of this message, and someone else could be some of this message, or both of you are mirroring the exact same message to each other. Okay, spirit is trying, and someone here is very stubborn, and they refuse to look at something. They refuse to deal with it. They're in denial. Okay, so that's what I got for you. We're gonna get started. All right, Leo, we're gonna get 2 oracle deck cards for you. It says emotions are running high with the supermoon. Okay. Rebirth, reinvent yourself, give life to your dreams, and create a new reality. Perfect. That's kind of what I see in the reading. So Leo, for some of you, there is something in court, okay, that you're waiting. You're trying to be really strong. You're trying to be patient. There's a lot of different things that could happen with this court case, or others of you are waiting for justice to be served in some way, okay? A lot of different illusions, maybe paranoia, okay, different possibilities that could happen, trying to wait things out, trying to be patient here, okay, while you wait for your justice to be served in some way. It'll be different for all of you. Trying to be logical here, okay? Thinking of what's important, what needs to be done. Trying not to let your emotions get to you. You're almost suppressing emotions, Leo, and that could be part of this wound that you're not looking at. You could have some kind of trauma that kind of makes you push emotions down, okay? That's for some of you. Definitely not trying to look at it with the King of Swords here. Not wanting to look at your emotions. But I feel like there is a lot of things going on inside of you with the 7 of Cups here. And what I also see here is that there's a lot of confusion. I do see paranoia again, confusion, trying to keep yourself distracted in life in general, okay? And almost a stubbornness to you. Somebody, this may not be you, this could be someone else, but I feel for a lot of you it could be you. Somebody here has repeatedly, you know, put themselves in situations where there is a lot going on, maybe choosing chaotic types of scenarios, chaotic lifestyles, something where they can remain distracted. Okay, and it's like a stubbornness of choosing to keep yourself busy. Okay, this could also be a trauma response. And choosing to wait. Okay, some of you feel like you can't begin your healing journey until this justice has been served. Some of you, it's a court thing. Okay, and that's not exactly true. What I'm seeing here is that a lot of your external environment is going to reflect your inner, okay, your inner self, what's going on inside. So, because I do see a lot of conflict here, Some of you have a lot of conflict festering inside of you from trauma, from wounds, from childhood, from betrayals. And because you slap that band-aid on it and continue to carry on, going about your life like everything is fine, almost a refusal to look at it, and being stubborn, telling yourselves that you have to wait. I have to wait until this is done. I have to wait until justice is served, and remain cold, remain in control of my feelings, my emotions, and not look at this until it's done. It's an excuse, okay? This is part of the illusions that somebody here is creating for themselves, whether this is you or someone else. Some of you, this is someone that you're dealing with. Some of you, it's you. You could be mirroring this person, but a stubbornness to leave behind things from the past. I see here with the Eight of Cups in reverse. Someone here is not moving on from the past. Okay, and there is stubbornness attached to this. Some of you, this court thing, some of you have a court thing. Others of you, it's something else that has to do with justice being served. And this could have gone on for a long time. Some of you, it's up to 7 years. Others of you, it could be going on for 3 years. And you're sick and tired of this. You are so over it. I feel like you're really trying to be patient with this whole process, and trying to wait for the verdict, waiting for your justice, waiting for so it can be done. You want this to be done and over with. I feel like this justice that needs to be served has brought in a lot of toxicity into your life, a lot of conflict, a lot of fighting, a lot of inner conflict within yourself. Okay, and there's a refusal to let go of something in the past, which could have to do with heartache, betrayal, separation, divorce. Someone betrayed you in the past. This could be childhood, okay? And it could be spilling into your relationships. I see for some of you that this is childhood. I see someone who really, really betrayed you in the fact that they left you. They could have abandoned you. There's an element here of not receiving enough from this parents, or your relationships. And some of you, it's linked to your childhood. There is like just feeling betrayed in general, feeling left, abandoned, and just like you never got enough. Your parents never gave you enough. It's like they gave you nothing. Maybe they gave you just enough to live. Some of you, it even spilled into your relationships. You felt like your relationships, the people that you were with, never gave you enough. Whether that's attention, admiration, affection, love, validation, whatever it was, you just feel like they never really gave you enough. They gave you the bare minimum. Some of you have a wound as well, which again, this could be childhood that is spilling into your relationships. Some of you got left, betrayed with a third party. Okay, this was the ultimate type of betrayal for you, because Leos are so loyal. You could have been very loyal to this person, and this person had other options. They were entertaining other people. Okay, some of you got cheated on, betrayed. You had to divorce someone because of this, or you weren't married, but you got betrayed with other people. And it's like some of you, this person jumped into a new beginning. They left you without a care in the world. And some of them went off to have everything with somebody else. Okay? Some of you, this is even parents that did this to you. Some of you have parents that abandoned you and never gave you enough. Maybe you never felt nurtured, taken care of, fulfilled. Maybe you didn't feel like you were allowed to have emotions, and now you stuff them down. But some of you, this person or these people left you and went off to be fulfilled with something else, somebody else. And that could be something that you're not really looking at. Maybe you're not considering. Some of you are refusing to look at it. You don't want to deal with it right now. Some of you have a lot going on in your present life where you just feel like you can't look at it right now. You need to wait. But that's an illusion, okay? And I feel like a lot of you, if you do this healing work, which I feel like a lot of you are called to do, it is eclipse season, and that's what this is all about. Letting go and releasing things that need to be looked at and let go of. Things that aren't serving you anymore. Things that are causing you to not live in your truth, to not live in your purpose. Okay, and this conflict within you from these past experiences has brought a lot of toxicity into your relationships. I feel like towards the end of this reading, you guys are going to be looking at things that need to be looked at because you can't ignore them anymore. It's starting to fester. It's getting loud. It's screaming at you. It's been a repeat thing that I feel like there have been many times. Spirit has tried to show you things and you refuse to look at them, or someone does, because this could be someone you're dealing with. Some of you have a new path that you've created for yourselves in regards to money, stability, a job. And this has maybe created illusions as well in your life of maybe appearing to be something that it's not, appearing that it's going to give you lots of opportunities, that it does open up many doors for you. But I feel like a lot of you, and this could be something else that you're refusing to look at, this path in regards to stability and money and career has brought in a lot of toxicity into your life, a lot of fighting, a lot of conflict, okay? And that could be something else that some of you are refusing to walk away from, some kind of path with stability. Some of you, it's a job that's not serving you anymore. And it created a lot of illusions that this was going to be your justice, things were going to go well, it's going to open up a lot of doors for you. But it didn't. I feel like it's not really doing a whole lot for your life. I feel like it's bringing in toxicity. Okay, and that's something that you may need to heal. I feel like some of you will be looking at this towards the end. This may take many months. This could take up to a year for you to get to this space. Some of you, it's happening right now. Doing a lot of self-reflection about, some of you, it's a job that's brought a lot of conflict into your life. Others of you, it's wounds from the past. Some of you, it's all of it. Childhood wounds that have spilled into your relationships, that have even spilled into your stability, your choices when it comes to career, jobs, and finances. Feeling conflicted as well about that person that left you, that person or people who left you to be in some kind of commitment, to have it all with someone else. I feel like that has caused you a lot of conflict as well, that you've held on to and you haven't released. Some of you know very well about this. Some of you, this has even been like an obsessive thing that you hold on to, that obsessively, it still bothers you to this day. You are a fixed sign, Leo, so you guys hold on to things. It's harder for fixed signs to let go of things. It is. So some of you have been holding on to that, these betrayals, and how some of these people went off to be happy, and it's like they left you with nothing. Some of you, this job that you've chosen for yourself, this path in finances and stability, some of you are going to end things at this job. I feel like some of you could have like the court system tied to this. Maybe that's what you're going to court for. Others of you, it's something else. But it's done. It's going to end. I feel like this job, you're going to leave it. Some of you will be leaving this path, starting something new to be free, okay? Because I feel like it's not really giving you enough. Again, there's an emphasis on not getting enough in this reading. That could be in many aspects of your life, many areas of your life right now. You just are not getting enough. There's been a lot of illusions with everything where you lied to yourself. It seemed one way, but it wasn't. And you're coming to terms with that, or you will. Those of you that have a situation with justice being served, whether that's in the court system, waiting for this to be done, it's like your greatest wish to be done with it. This has, it's almost bound you to somebody, it bound you to something, okay? And you felt chained to this for many years. You've been hoping and praying and wishing for a situation where you can just walk away and be free, jumping into a new area of your life, a new chapter of your life. You just want this to be done and over with. I see that very strongly. It's just been going on too long. A lot of stress, a lot of fighting. You don't want to be attached to this anymore. You don't want to be attached to a lot of things, Leo. You're coming to terms with a lot of these things that really aren't fulfilling you. They really aren't making you happy. They really aren't bringing positivity into your life. Okay, and some of you, this isn't going to resonate for all of you, but there is a court thing here, a court battle, which is tied to a police officer. Okay, this isn't going to resonate for all of you. Again, I'm going to repeat that. There is a situation here that was very toxic that could have had to do with domestic abuse. Because I see like a police officer in the court system. I see toxicity. It could even be drug charges going on someone. It could be drug use, addiction, selling drugs, domestic violence, a lot of fighting and chaos. And that's what you're waiting to be done. Some of you are in court for some kind of domestic abuse. Others of you, someone else is getting like drug charges. This is someone that you used to be tied to. This could be someone that you have court with. Okay, that's not going to resonate for all of you. Now in the outcome, I see that a lot of you are doing some deep reflecting. Again, you guys will do this healing work. A lot of you will. You're looking at your relationships that you've had with people, you know, your past, your parents, your love relationships, and you're also looking at a path in career and finances. Like I said, there are a lot of things that aren't serving you right now, Leo. And you are being called to look at these things and release and heal and do the work. Some of you act like you are okay, act like you know how to take care of yourselves. You act like you have been doing the work, but there's deeper things that you haven't looked at and you've been refusing for whatever reason. Some of you, you just felt like it wasn't the time. You felt like there's too much chaos in your life. You can't focus on that. But a lot of these things stem from one another. And that's the truth some of you are coming to terms with. Some of you have a connection in your life, a relationship. Some of you have friendships as well. You're looking at all these things. Paranoia that's spilled from these wounds into these areas of your life. And someone here is losing faith. This could be linked to a friend. Some of you have a friend that you fell out with. A friend that's lost faith, maybe doesn't have the courage to take a leap of faith into something with you, or this is someone that you were dealing with romantically. I feel like a lot of things are shaky right now is kind of what I'm feeling. Like I said, because this hasn't been dealt with, it has affected your life in all areas. In all areas. You're going to be looking at all this, okay? I feel like you could be in your emotions during the eclipse here. So let's take a look at anybody else, if there is another person in the situation here. This seems like very self-focused, which is nice. Some of you, when it comes to your dating life, you are waiting for justice to be served in this area as well. You could be waiting for the real one, like a solid person to come through. You want that 10 of Pentacles, and it's what you wish for. You want that 10 of Pentacles, and it's what you ultimately wish for. Okay, and you may have many different options when it comes to dating. You could have many potentials to be with someone, but you're waiting. I feel like you're comfortable and you're strong enough to wait for what you know you deserve, Leo. Okay? Some of you could be dealing with a very cold, detached masculine. This could be a feminine as well. I won't put gender on it, but this person is cold and detached, and again, not feeling like you get enough from somebody. And there's a lot of toxicity with this person, fighting. You could be looking at that. Some of you, there's two to tango. Some of you, it's not all this person. It could be both of you that fight. And I just see that you are taking a look at this, the toxicity, and maybe where it comes from, you know, as you start to do the healing work. Some of you have a person that you're dealing with. It could be an earth sign, a King of Pentacles here. This is generally someone who is committed. This person could be committed to you or committed to someone else. This could be someone that you co-parent with, okay? It's like somebody wants celebration here. They want to celebrate this co-parenting situation or working together, cooperating with you. Somebody would like to celebrate. They would like to come back with you. Some of them want you to cooperate with them, to work together, to come back. There's a message that's going to come through from this person. This person has something to say. It's in regards to family, home, marriage. And toxicity in the home. Okay, because some of you do have a situation, toxicity in the home. Could be domestic violence, could be fighting, it could be something else, could be drugs, addictions, something unhealthy attached to someone or into a living situation, a family situation. Somebody's obsessing about having a renewal of love here. Okay, so I definitely see for some of you that have a person in your life, although it's not really talking about someone else that much in this reading, there is somebody who would really like to work on it with you, and they seem very committed to something, whether it's you, the family. They're a very stable person. They're someone that's there for the long term, okay? This could be tied to this friendship here that you have. It's like you're looking at a potential relationship with somebody. This could be someone that you have a friendship with, and some of you don't have faith in this. And it could be because of what you're not dealing with, what you're not healing, paranoia, okay? And I just see that this person really wants to work on things with you. They want to come back together. They're going to communicate with you about this, about a family situation, a home, a relationship. And I feel like they're obsessing right now about renewing this love with you. Okay, so let's take a look at your independent energy. Doing some healing work, which is really good to see. You guys are probably going to be isolating yourselves while you do this. Okay, some of you could have a lot of friends, a lot of people that you're dating, seeing, talking to, and you could just be noticing that it's just causing you a lot of stress. It's just causing you a lot of conflict. And I feel like a lot of the times when the Seven of Cups comes up, it means none of them are really, to me, when that card has come up for myself, like personally, it means that like none of these are really an option. Because if I had a real option in my life, there would be no questions asked. I would be focused on that person, focused on that option because they are it. But when there's a lot of them, it means they're not doing it for you. That's why there's so many of them. And there is mentions here of you willing to wait. You're strong enough to wait for what you know you deserve. Okay, some of these people aren't giving you enough. And again, that's tied to childhood. That may be something that you need to heal. Constantly feeling like you're not getting enough. All right, so I'm kind of seeing the same thing. It's like you have been getting downloads in the past. I think Spirit has been trying to relay this message to you. You've been getting downloads many times in the past to heal, to do this work on yourself. And I feel like you've ignored it for whatever reason. You know, some of you, like I said, busy, life was chaotic, maybe felt like it wasn't the right time. Okay. And we have the same cards here, death and rebirth. Rebirth. So you guys are going through a major transformation. There are things that are ending in your life. There are things that are changing. And I feel like this is uncomfortable. It is going to be uncomfortable, but this stuff, it needs to happen. It's for your greatest good, okay? A lot of things need to be released, eclipsed out of your life, including jobs, dynamics, ways of life, lifestyles, because it's not serving you. Okay, so you're going through major changes here, and some of you, this could be with work. I see changes with work, changes in the way that you work. Some of you guys are isolating yourselves and throwing yourselves into work. You're putting yourselves in a state of suspended animation, a timeout, while you get enlightenment, so you can change your perspective, so you can see things differently, and that's going to help you transform your life. That's going to help you heal. It's all tied together. This is very healing. And by then, it's like you guys will be able to take that leap of faith with confidence in yourselves into new beginnings, new relationships, new jobs, a new chapter of your life. This is what you want. You want this carefree energy to take that leap of faith into something new, to leave something behind. Some of you, it's court. It's really anything that's just not serving you, anything that brings toxicity and fighting into your life, stress. You don't want it anymore. You're just done. So anything that brings that up, I feel like you're doing what you need to do now and you're leaving it behind. No matter how scary that is, no matter how much things are going to change because of that. Some of you could have professions, jobs, lifestyles that you know need to change. It's not doing you any good, okay? And you've been refusing to let go of it. And in a way, it's brought you nothing but chaos and toxicity, okay? It could be with other people in your life. Maybe other people are being affected by this lifestyle, this job, this profession, you know, and it's causing them to fight with you. This needs to be healed, okay? When you heal your inner self, the outer environment will change too. Let's get some additional messages here. What is this toxicity? What is this toxicity? Okay, a dynamic that you shared with somebody, a relationship, once had a lot of chemistry, a lot of passion, a lot of attraction. Some of you, this is a past relationship that you left. Others of you, this is something that you are dealing with right now, okay? Some of you, yeah, you took someone to court. There was a relationship here, a long-term relationship is what I'm seeing. You weren't fulfilled in this relationship. You felt like you lost everything that you ever wanted, or you weren't getting it. I feel like a lot of you just weren't fulfilled in this relationship. Too much fighting, too much toxicity, and you weren't getting enough. Now, whether or not that's this person that wants to come back, I don't know. This could be someone in the past that you've left. Let's take a look. Someone's still very invested in you. After heartbreak, separation, divorce, betrayal. So you found a lot of balance, a lot of peace and harmony when you left, when you walked away from this person. Okay, and there's an element of someone still being very invested in you, whether that's them. I don't feel like it's you. Some of you could be you. But I feel like this relationship was not healthy and you left and you found a lot of peace. You found a lot of peace by leaving, by moving on. Too much fighting, too much conflict. You're done. This chapter of your life is closed out here. This person's cold. I feel like this person lacks affection. They don't know how to be affectionate. They don't know how to be loving, nurturing, caring. Maybe they're not an emotional person, Leo. And this person just never gave you enough. That's what I'm getting. Some of you have become cold and distant and detached because of this relationship. You've noticed that it's changed you. And maybe you stuffed down your emotions. Okay, and that's where this wound is festering. It's like you haven't been dealing with things, you just shove them down. Could be even childhood that has made you this way. Maybe you shut down, you don't express, you don't release, you don't cry. That could be some of you, especially if you're male. Yeah, you've become defensive, paranoid, on guard with people. Definitely fear of rejection, fear of abandonment as well. You never got enough, and now you don't allow yourself to have anything. It's like you lack faith in things. You could have a friend that really cares about you, that really loves you, and you lack faith to be with them. You lack faith in this relationship lasting, working. Some of you have a relationship that has been presented to you by somebody that really cares about you. And maybe you never gave this person a chance. Fear of abandonment, lack of self-esteem, lack of confidence in yourself because of the past. And because of this person of the past that was full of fighting, drama, they never gave you enough. You just felt very unfulfilled, and you were with them for many years. Many years is what I'm seeing. There was a lot of attraction and passion in the beginning. Maybe that's what kept you. Maybe that's what you mistook for love, but they didn't really give you true love, did they? You felt a lot better when you left this person, but you still need to heal some things about this dynamic, because I feel like you're refusing to look at people that would be good for you, people that really care about you, and choosing things in your life that don't bring you any peace, any stability. They don't bring you true emotional fulfillment. They just bring chaos. All right, so let's take a look at the blessings deck. It's funny because I knew I was supposed to do Leo's reading today, and I just had this feeling come over me like, no, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do Leo's reading. And that's your guys' energy. It's like you did not want to look at something avoidant. And I hate that this reading is probably going to be triggering for some people. I don't mean to be a bitch. I don't mean to be rude. I'm not trying to, you know, trigger you or anything like that. This is what I'm seeing, and I really hope that it helps somebody out there. I'm saying all this with love. You know, I'm going to say it bluntly. I'm going to say it in a compassionate way, though. Viral. It says you're going viral, blowing up, sponsors, viral sales, fame, popularity, attracting offers. So some of you are going to come into a lot of options and opportunities in your life, and this is your justice. This is something you've been waiting for. And with the Star card, there is something with a job, with a career path. Okay, some of you are in the public eye. You could be influencers. You could be selling some product. There is something blowing up. Okay, and you could be coming into a lot of money as well. Some of you, this is linked to court. It's linked to justice being served for you in some way. Could be many areas of your life. You could be receiving some money here, okay? Or just receiving everything you've ever wanted. But I feel like this is once you do the healing work. Okay, some of you that are in the public eye, you do have the abilities to have something blow up for you because the Star card is here. Divine help. So helping people coming into your life. We have advice, we have mentor, we have assistance with obstacles, we have financial and physical. Okay, so you're attracting energy of helping people coming into your life, people that are for helping you. Okay, so some of these people could help you financially, they could help you physically with something that you need. Maybe you need advice, you need mentorship. There's just someone or people that are coming in to assist you with some obstacles that you have in your life. Some of you are going through major changes in your life, major transitions, and they're very uncomfortable for you. And you may have someone helping you. Some of you have a friend. Okay, this is like typically a friend, and some of you don't have faith in this friendship, in this person. Okay, or this is this person feeling this way, something that happened between you guys. I feel like you do have people around you that want to help you. They want to give you advice. The only thing is like actually taking their advice, maybe putting some of it into action, because you know there's some stubborn energy here, and there have been many times Spirit has tried to tell you something. It could be through other people, through friends, and some of you have refused to listen, look at it, consider it. Okay, that sure enough is going to make people not even want to give you advice anymore. They're not even going to want to listen. So that's something to think about. You do have someone coming in to help you. Okay, so that's everything. I hope that this resonated. This helped bring some clarity, some peace for you. And if it didn't, feel free to check your other signs. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, and hit the bell if you wish to be notified when I do post new videos. Thank you.